Hey everybody, it's Paige Evans and I want to walk you through my newest mini album. This was made for Joanne for November, so it's a sponsored project and I used only supplies that I found online and in store at Joanne. So I started by die cutting leaves of all shapes and sizes from smooth white cardstock, and then I cut the inner pieces from pattern papers found in the 12x12 and 6x6 Take Me Away pattern paper pad, and then I did a chain link stitch around all of the pattern paper leaves, changing the color for every leaf to match the pattern paper. One of the last things I did was create the cover, and it's a little bit different. I die cut it from vellum, machine stitched around the edge using white thread, and then I created the title with rose gold mini alphabet stickers, and then decorated with 2 thin strips of pattern paper and a whole bunch of colorful buttons to match the colors throughout the album. So this is kind of the title page. It's a large one of the largest leaves, and then on every page I added square photos, which I used Picasa to create collages and then printed them at home on my Canon Pro 100 printer. And then all of the embellishments are fussy cut from the 6x6 Take Me Away pattern paper pad. And then I also added printed journaling strips and captions on almost every page. So here you can see the chain link stitching around the edge. And then I layered them from smallest to biggest, and I wanted to include some information about our day. So this is actually the only back page that I decorated. So I printed and trimmed the strips of journaling and then decorated just a little bit with tiny punched leaves and this pattern paper strip. So that's the only back side that's decorated. And then here you can see all of these layered leaves and all the color and texture peeking through. So on this smallest leaf page, I just added 1 photo and a fussy cut love ya sentiment and a tiny fussy cut bow. On this page, since it's red, I found 2 reddish photos, so the leaves were red, but there wasn't enough space to put 2 pictures, otherwise the whole thing would have been covered up, so I layered them together, stapled them at the top, and now you just flip it up and you can see both pictures. And then these flowers were fussy cut from the 6x6 paper pad and added a typed caption on top. On this page, got a square photo, 2-inch square photo, and some fussy cut elements and a caption. So you'll see this is the basic design element throughout the entire album. This travel far embroidery hoop was fussy cut, and I thought the sentiment went well. Some more fussy cut elements and captions. Since this pattern paper was purpley and my daughter's clothing, she was wearing a purple sweater, I thought it would look good to do the tone-on-tone technique here. And then just a fussy cut flower matted with a little piece of pattern paper and a caption on top. 2 more photos, 2 more fussy cut elements, heart and the bow, and 2 captions. Once I was almost finished with the album, I realized that I didn't even include my favorite photo from the day. Here's the castle right here and the beautiful mountains. And so instead of printing it small and trying to fit it in somewhere, I printed it larger than all the others and just punched a hole at the top and inserted it between these 2 leaf pages. So I'm glad that my favorite picture stands out. On this more intricate leaf, I just added a photo and a fussy cut frame. On this page, there's 2 pictures with a fussy cut flower in between. This one is actually from the 12x12 paper pad. On this page, there's another embroidery hoop with a sentiment that goes well, adventure, and then some fussy cut elements and 2 tiny punched paper leaves. On the last page, I just did the same thing, 2 more square pictures, 2 inches square, added some fussy cut flowers, and finished it up with a closing sentiment. So this album was really fun to make. I hope you are inspired to check out the Take Me Away collection, well, the 6x6 and 12x12 pattern paper pads found online and in stores at Joanne, and you could create a fall themed mini album because of the leaf shapes, or because we visited this castle in the fall, all of the colorful leaves really inspired me to make this shaped album. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon.